This isn't really about a hammer. It's about what happens when life is going well, but your mind isn't being stretched anymore. I nearly bought one of these last week, and that bothered me. Not because I didn't need a hammer, it bothered me because it would have been too easy. So instead of buying it, I've decided to make it.
There's one little detail in this build I've never attempted before. It's small, but it matters. I'll show you how I did it later on when I assemble it. I've got a steady job, it pays well, it gives me time off, there's no drama, and I'm genuinely grateful for that. But comfort has its quiet side. It can make you stagnant, not unhappy, not struggling, just mentally flat, that hint of apathy. I think this hits especially in middle age. You've proven yourself, you know your job, you're competent. And then you realise you're not really learning much anymore. You're just repeating competence. Repeating competence feels safe, but it doesn't stretch you. I've noticed I was coming home tired, without having mentally been challenged. Not stressed, not overwhelmed, just flat. I don't know if this is a middle-aged thing, but if you're around my age, do you feel that shift? I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts on that. Whether you're in the trade, an office, running a business, or just figuring things out, have you felt that plateau? And what did you do about it? This little hammer started as a mental exercise. The head wasn't cast by me. Another maker poured the brass, my good friend Steve Dutch. He makes some amazing things. I'll put a link in the description below. I didn't create the hammer from nothing. I built on someone else's work, and that matters. Because when you build on each other's efforts, it creates momentum. Creativity feeds creativity. Skills sharpen skills. Growth compounds. I'm just taking it further. When I'm making something, I'm solving problems constantly. How tight that fit should be. What order should I machine this in? It forces engagement. Not consuming, just producing. There was one part of this build I kept thinking about, the joint between the head and the handle. Most of the time you wedge it one way, it works. It's simple. But simple was the thing I was trying to avoid. Technically, I'm not learning much machining here, but I'm learning something else. I'm learning to tell a story better. And as someone who's dyslexic, that stretches me. The hammer challenges my hands. The video challenges my brain. Now this is the part I was curious about. Normally you would drive a pin in, maybe split it in one way. That locks it in one direction. But I cut the pin in two directions. So when it's driven in, it doesn't just spread one way, it expands outwards in four directions. It forces the material to grip from the inside. Instead of holding it in one plane, it locks in two. And that's kind of the point. Growth doesn't always come from adding more. Sometimes it comes from pressure, from being pushed outwards, from tension in more than one direction. This hammer isn't revolutionary, but it changed my month. It gave me focus. It gave me friction. It gave me something to care about. And it reminds me, comfort isn't the same as growth. If life feels comfortable, but your mind feels quiet in the wrong way, maybe don't look for bigger, look for stretching. That's my headspace.